President Trump, who had previously warned against rushing to judgment in the case of Jamal Khashoggi, now saying it does appear the Washington Post columnist is dead, and he's just waiting for investigations to wrap up to take action.
Jamal Khashoggi is dead. It certainly looks that way to me. It's very sad. It certainly looks that way.
What are you considering for possible consequences for God based on those?
Well, it'll have to be very severe. I mean, it's bad stuff. But we'll see what happens.
Kevin Corke live at the White House now. All right, so Kevin, how soon does the White House expect to get to the Saudis' report on Khashoggi's death?
Well, believe it or not, it could happen as soon as today, although White House officials, at least officially, Julie, are saying, listen, we're going to let this thing play out. We're going to respect them and give them the chance to work through the investigation. But my sources tell me they expect a report fairly soon and in fairly short order. Now, you and I have talked about this and about Rich's report. Is there an audio tape out there? That remains unclear. But we do know this is clear. Heather Nauert told us Secretary Pompeo has neither heard a tape nor has he seen a transcript related to Jamal Khashoggi's disappearance. And I mentioned that transcript because there were some people saying, well, okay, if there wasn't a tape, did he read something like that? Heather Nauert tells us absolutely not. Meanwhile, asked whether this will upset the long-standing ties between the U.S. and the Saudi kingdom, Secretary of State Pompeo said no.
I think it's important for us all to remember, too, we have since 1932, a long strategic relationship with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They continue to be an important counterterrorism partner. They have custody of the two holy sites. They are an important strategic alliance of the United States, and we need to be mindful of that as well.
Need to be mindful of the long-standing relationship. I asked a White House official as early as this morning if they felt like this would lead to very severe consequences, and she put it bluntly, yes.
Where are we, Kevin, on the White House's response to the migrant caravan, which is heading toward our southern border?
Yeah, this is a very big story, Julie. Obviously, the White House continues to apply pressure on their neighbors to the south, Mexico's government, to do something to keep that caravan from making it from the southern end of Mexico all the way to our border. In fact, the president said as much last night at that Make America Great rally in Montana.
I just want to thank the Mexican government because they're stopping it, hopefully, before it ever gets to Mexico. As you know, I'm willing to send the military to defend our southern border if necessary.
Well, that certainly got a lot of attention. So did the president's comments about Montana Congressman Greg Gianforte. You may remember he actually got involved in a bit of a dust-up with a reporter. Well, the president had this to say about the congressman.
Any guy that can do a body slam, he's my kind. And he was way up, and I said, oh, this was like the day of the election or just before. And I said, oh, this is terrible. He's going to lose the election. Then I said, well, wait a minute. I know Montana pretty well. I think it might help him, and it did.
Now, there'll be some who will point to the audience, Julie, and say, listen, they were laughing and making light of this, but obviously this is a very serious issue for journalists. In fact, the Committee to Protect Journalists, the CPJ, is calling on the president to apologize for his comments last night.